Get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
It's now 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. There we go with Johnson. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 58, here's that. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go, son. Right.
Again, running right is Hall. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Green. 11. Justin. Hey, can't. Right.
Fields now to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Here's Johnson again on second down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Howard. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
In motion, the tight end. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's Austin. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin from 6 yards away. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Shreds into the stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here we go, shot. Right.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Here we go, shot. Right.
They'll run the ball. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
In punt formation.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Howard. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. The slot man in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
It's a gain of 3.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Slot man moves right. To Johnson again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Easy.
Now it's Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
319, right.
Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Howard. Complete to Washington. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Steelers first down.
Up the middle, Johnson. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's at the lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howard. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Howard. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Chuck Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the 1st down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 52 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They'll run with Wilson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle man back at his own 49.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Howard. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
A toss left side for Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's got this down to the 35.
16 more yards. That's another Jets.
On the toss, it's Hall. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
To throw is Fields. Now, a quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They were lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, going out. We're going out right here. Easy. Right.
A shotgun snap. Fields under pressure, and down he goes. The second back at the 36. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Howard now throwing to start the drive. Pass complete to Austin on the comeback route.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Back to throw. Fields. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now Fields. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
You saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Don't jump. Ready? Good eye. Good eye.
Fields rolling to his right. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 winning. Here we go. Good eye.
Now back to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Reynolds. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Hey, going out. We're going out right here. Hey, Ken. Justin.
Fields now to throw.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
In motion right, that's Wilson. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down, Howard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Boston, the man in motion left. They'll look to throw again. He'll let it fly for Austin.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Gets inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 28-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Fields. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. They exited. Pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And now they'll shift things around. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
In motion right is Austin. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And room there to work it inside the 25. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 24.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd down.
To throw is Howard. Off play action. Flushed out right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. They run. It's Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Throwing on 2nd down. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the 1st.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new at work there. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there.
Here we go.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, tonight.
Ball again on 2nd down. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here we go. 331, 331.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Another Jets.
Back to the ground with Hall. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
319, right to that. Angel.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
11. Hey, can.
On 4th down, Fields. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And now look at him go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the